Okay, Laura, you asked for a tutorial on shading. I'm pretty sure you expected drawing, but I'm not doing drawing. I'm sorry. I don't have time for that. There's a lot that goes into shading. So I'm going to make a video instead, and I'm going to put out a disclaimer there that I do not claim to be an expert in shading and shadows. So I wouldn't be hurt if you wouldn't ask somebody else, because I'm probably not the best person to ask. So anyway,
Mama here.
Yes, my husband is here too. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so the first thing that we have to learn or know, this is my flashlight. I've got a flashlight here. You probably can't see it. It's at the very top. Anyway, so I'm using a flashlight as the source of light. You always have to know where your light's coming from. Right now, the light above this 20-sided die is above it. I always really hated it whenever somebody used a circle as an example for shading, because you never really get to know like where the light immediately changes or where something is kind of hidden, and I don't know, a circle's not a good example in my opinion. I hated it. Anyway, so the light is directly above it.
Unless you're in Australia, then it's below it.
Marcos, if you keep making comments, I swear, stop. Anyway, so we've got the light above it, as I said, like maybe 3 million times. So now I'm gonna move the light to its side. I'm not gonna go forward or back any, just to the right of the object from your point of view. So here I go. Change. Now the light is moving to the left because the light source is coming from the right, and you get to see the shadow that is coming from the object going to the left. Anyway, and as I, turn it and make it go to its side, you can see that the, shadow stretches. Let's have fun with that. Anyway, so, but that's only on its side. If you take the light at a 3/4 view from the right, you'll see that the light or the shadow will stretch to the left in the back. So yeah, exciting stuff. Not really, but this is why I always avoided it. I hated it. It was so boring, and it was also really difficult. I hated it. Anyway, so coming from the back, you'll notice that the object is completely dark. Well, not completely, but dark enough. But then you'll see that some of it is like on the top or around the edges that you have that light coming from, but then the shadow stretches in the front of it. Alright, so going back up to the front, something else I want to talk about is reflective light. Reflective light is the light that bounces off the things around it. Right now we're talking about the thing that's underneath. Sometimes it could be the wall or an object that it's next to, but right now we're going to talk about the paper that it's sitting on. It's white, so a lot of light is going to be reflecting off of it up onto the object that you are drawing. And the reflective light is this stuff right there. Because it's a little bit lighter down here, because it starts off really, really light at the top because that's where the light source is hitting it, and then it starts to get darker, and then you see more light down here, and you're like, well, what's that? Well, it's the light coming off of here. Exciting stuff. Anyway, but like the things that are around it that it is reflecting off of, it does change it a little. So I'm going to change the base here from white to black, because things that are lighter or white or whatever, they reflect a lot of light, but darker things like black don't reflect it a lot. They actually absorb that light, so you won't get as much reflective light. So here we go. I'm going to change it. Boom! Exciting stuff. All right, and then we're going to put this back where it was. Yeah, okay. So, what do you see there? No light. Okay. So, there's almost no, you can actually see it here, that there is some reflective light, but on the video it's not that great. But yeah, there is reflective light. Change positions just to kind of let you know. Woo, you can kind of see it, but not a lot. Alright, so, that's kind of the basics. And right now I'm only talking about like one source of light. There's, again, so much that goes into shading and shadows. when we get into 2 sources of light, that's crazy stuff. Stuff that I don't like to get into at all. So anyway, I hope this helped. Probably not.